Welcome, beautiful creatures. I am Witch Belle, and today we are marking 1 year since I started Easter Clicker, and are going to see where I am now after 77 hours of gameplay. So I have been playing this since last year. I have been doing about 1 to 2 days at least a week to make sure that I'm getting as much inventory for Easter as possible. I will note that I have not spent a single penny on this game. There are in-game purchases, as you can see here. You can purchase things at outrageous prices, but I have not spent a single penny on this. So let's take a look at where we are now after just playing 1 to 2 days a week for an entire year. I am now at level 39. Each time that I've been given the option to choose a reward for leveling up, I have always chosen one of the shines because they are very hard to come by, and normally you have to purchase them or trade in flowers to get them. 30% increase click power, 120,000 more bunnies, level 5 seed. Well, seeds do great, but I do have a good system working for that. Just so we can get more going, I say the bunnies would probably be best because I don't do a lot of clicking myself because I am doing this on a PC instead of on a phone. I generally just let it do its thing and let the bunnies collect everything instead of actually clicking to collect the chocolate and eggs and baskets and stuff myself. So I think I'm gonna go with bunnies. Alright, and my bunny count before was a total of 243,725 bunnies. I am now at 602,382 bunnies. They have been multiplying. Alright, let's take a look at the trees. Alright, I did harvest these. Normally what I will do, as you've seen in my older videos, is I will go in and combine the seeds until I get the very best seeds possible. Now this is 120 normal seeds. I'm going to quickly do this and see what that puts me at, and then we'll continue. Alright, all of the seeds have been combined. So I have one of the best, one of the second best, one of the third best, and one of the fourth best from 120 basic seeds. So this one takes 3 days, this one takes 12 hours, this one takes 2 hours, and this one takes 15 minutes. This is generally why I only get on about once to twice a week, is because it takes 3 days for the trees that I plant to fully grow, and then it takes about an hour or so for all of my bunnies to harvest just the largest tree. So when I have multiple of really high amounts of trees, which 384 million eggs, 48 million eggs, 6.3 million eggs, that's a lot. My click power in my last video was 4,839. My click power now is only 6,291. So it's not a lot. It's just easier to have the bunnies harvested. It goes a lot quicker in my opinion, even if I'm continuously holding my mouse down. The click rate just still isn't quite fast enough compared to how many bunnies I have that are harvesting. So So that's why I just generally let them do it. When I was doing the smaller trees, I would wait for the timer to be up so it was fully grown, and then I would just click to harvest them. But now that I have the larger trees, it's just a lot easier with the bunnies. And speaking of the bunnies, we had just leveled up one of the traveling bunnies up to a grand hare last year, and now we have 3 grand hares and almost have this 4th one. Almost, not quite. And if I had 15 shines, I would go ahead and hatch this one. Unfortunately, I do not have that because I am not paying to make the game go faster. So let's go ahead and check in on these little bunnies. 433,696,400 pieces of chocolate. That is a chocolate coma. It's a lot of chocolate. That would last a long time. Now, of these achievements, I have completed one, which was the Chocolate Ocean, harvesting so much chocolate. This one, the Bun Aldrin and the Basket to the Future, I still have. I don't really make baskets a lot. I just tend to leave that on the back burner because I am trying to get this egg to hatch, so a lot of my eggs and chocolate and flowers go towards that. I would hate to take that away and go towards the baskets. I would rather have the egg hatch instead. Also have the Love Motel going and the Grand Easter Guild, so trying to complete them, I prefer for the products to go towards that instead of making a basket. So that one is still a ways away. 82 million out of 100 million. Alright, this one I really don't understand because it says travel 10,000 million meters in a single trip. When my bunny, this is the highest it can go, because if I try to level him up, if I was a person that had kids, it would be my great-great-grandchild that got this bunny to finally level up again. That's not happening. So, if I maxed it out at the 5 days, which with my extra bunnies helping, it would bring it down to 2.5 days. My bunny would travel 228,916,801 miles. Yeah, it's like I can't quite get this one. It's not happening. I can still go ahead and put him out on an adventure and go to the next ones. See how much wonderful chocolate they find. I love it. But it takes so long for it to happen. And I refuse to pay. This is a free game. I like to keep it free. Alright, all the bunnies are going, all the trees are going. Let's take a look at our Love Motel. So last one I had was number 15. This is now number 16, which when it is completed, it will give me 55% more bunnies than I already have. So another 331,311 more bunnies. That's a lot of bunnies. Alright, the Basket Factory is just this. See, I do one click, I get 6,291 done. But that takes from my resources. So my flowers, my chocolate, my eggs all have to go to make one basket. So that's why I don't generally do that. So everything else can level up. And as you can see, it still hasn't brought everything to fruition. The egg is still waiting to hatch. I don't have enough shines. I've only leveled up my Love Motel one more time. As for my Easter Guild, it had just begun to be built. It is just above halfway built now at this point, which would increase my click power by 7, my bunnies by 9, my egg trees would produce 7 times the amount of eggs, and my bunnies would all work 5 times as fast. But they need a lot of resources, and the only resource that I have completely maxed out on all of these are the flowers. So if we go here, here's my bunnies working on the chocolate. And here's the bunnies working on the flowers. So I have 2,332 billion flowers right now. I did trade in what I could to get shines. And now the next one is 20,000 billion flowers for one shine. So it is possible to progress in this game freely without purchasing anything. It just takes quite a bit of time. Alright, and the last thing to take a look at is where am I on the leaderboard? My ending spot so far has been 211 of 908 people still playing this. So that's not bad. I think that's doing pretty good. Alright, I thank all of you for coming on this journey with me. And if you've been here from the beginning, thank you so much. You've seen how it started with just some basic tree seeds and one bunny, and we worked from there, and now this is where we are an entire year later. And everyone just coming on, I hope you enjoyed it. Go take a look at the originals, see how it started. They are really quick videos. I do appreciate all that you guys have done to support me. If you would like to support me further, I do have information in the description. And no matter which holiday you are celebrating, Ostara, Spring Equinox, Easter, or others, I do wish you well, and blessed be everyone.